Hello friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to my channel. I have a new December daily layout to share with you today. It is a double page layout. One page is a full page photo, so that is 6 by 8 inches. It is going inside the page protector. The other page is a pocket page. It has two 4 by 6 inch pockets in it, so it still is the same size as my 6 by 8 page protectors. I'm filling in the back side of this page protector because I'd worked in it yesterday and needed to fill it, obviously. I pulled out Photoplay to play with today. The collection that I'm using is Tula and Norbert's Christmas Party, and I'm using the cardstock stickers to decorate my pages today. I pulled off this image of Santa with a stack of presents next to him. It was a little bit too tall to fit underneath my journaling, so I ended up trimming off the very top present and still actually used it rather than keeping it at the top of the presents like the rest of them are arranged. I actually put it behind Santa on the ground. But before I do that, I am making some doodled lines around the page. I used my pencil first to mark out the lines, and then I'm going over it with a black pen and creating a dotted line all the way around the page. I think that looks so super cute and is a really great way to create faux stitching if you like the look of stitching but don't want to invest your time and energy into stitching anything. So now I'm playing around with that sticker. He is going to go behind Santa instead of in front of Santa. And then I go back to the sticker sheet and pull out a phrase sticker. I was thinking about using this hot pink one, but in the end I decided not to use it because there's no hot pink anywhere else in my album. Instead, I pull out a green one. It kind of looks yellowish on screen, but it's like a yellow-green sort of celery color. It says counting down the days or something along those lines anyways. And rather than layering it over top of Santa like my original plan was, I decided to put it at the top of the page. So it draws your eye through the page, through the journaling to the bottom where Santa is. And I think it's quite effective. I also thought about adding this holly somewhere to the Santa cluster as well, but decided against that. Then I put the sticker sheet away for a little bit and work on the top pocket card. I die cut these presents with my Cricut. They cut in multiple layers, so I glued it all together off camera and turn the camera back on only to show you adhering it to the pocket card. This card is roughly 4 by 6 inches. The title underneath it that says "That's a Wrap," I used my Cricut to create as well. I used a black pen and the write function to write out the phrase "That's a Wrap." I thought it was, what's the word? It worked well for the story that I was trying to tell because it is about wrapping paper. So it's kind of a cheeky pun, play on words. I kind of liked it. So now I am moving on to my full-size photo. Like I said, I printed it at 6 by 8 inches, and then I decided to add this tag to the photo as well. It was also on the sticker sheet. I'm using some ribbon and twine that I had in my stash to fill up the little hole at the top. There was a hole in the sticker, but when I matted it to the white cardstock so that I didn't have to commit to sticking it to the photo right away, I knew that I wanted to add the twine and the ribbon to it. So rather than getting it stuck to something and then wrecking it, I added it to white cardstock so I could manipulate it a little bit more. So to create the hole, rather than using your scissors to auger the hole out like I did, a better option would either be to use a mini hole punch if you happen to have one, or your brad setter if you have one of those as well. I have a brad setter. I was thinking about using it, and I have little nibs on it in varying sizes, so I can make holes. I don't know where I put it. Most of my craft room is still packed up for when we get moved. So instead of hunting for it, I used my scissors. Thankfully, it worked out, but I don't recommend it. It also took me a long while to get the twine tied into a bow. I struggled so hard with it. I turned the camera off and did it completely off camera, and then turned it back on when I was ready to adhere the tag to my photo. The tag was adhered with foam squares just to lift it up off that busy background. And that's it for me, my friends. Here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are having a fantastic weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. It's coming up so quickly, and I'm so excited about it. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I'll be back again soon. Bye.